All right, I'm here with Liam Hendriks.
We gotta wait for the dirt, so don't rush.
Oh, we got to wait for the dirt? Well, we're on TV anyway. So, Liam, your thoughts on your first spring training appearance here?
Yeah, it was good to get out there, but kind of other than that, it wasn't as crisp as I would like. I threw some good pitches in there. Still got stuff to work on, but that's why I came out day one. So I got time to work on stuff.
I want to ask you about your bullpen. It was already good last season. You had Kelly and Graveman. How good is his bullpen going to be in 2022?
I'm excited. Obviously, we had a good group of guys out there last year. The guys we added, just from a straight personality mindset, I think is going to mix in really well. Which is nice. Oh boy, Sheetsy! It's going to mix in really well. We got some guys out there that are going to mesh, and that's the biggest part. Like, you could have the best, most talented team in the world, but if they don't mesh, they're not going to do well. So we got some guys out there that are going to be a lot of fun to spend 162 games with, and hopefully it works out well.
And finally, you recently had a birthday, and Tim Anderson is going to take you shopping for your birthday. Have you put together a shopping spree date yet?
Allegedly, he is. He's been saying this since I signed over here, so I'm still waiting on that. But I think we got to wait until Chicago. There's some better shopping out there, so we'll wait there. But also, I got to make sure my stylist gets in there, because they've been trying to work on a motif for me, and I went from straight up no style whatsoever to slowly meandering into some sort of fashion sense. But I don't want to get ruined by using Tim's style.
You say you have a stylist?
Yeah, Joseph Niz. He's worked with us for a little bit, my wife and I, and he takes care of us, and he's getting me into some right stuff that a little more form-fitting for my body style.
That's good. Liam, thank you very much for your time. Connor, Steve, back up to you.
Chuck, Liam, thank you so much. Thanks to Joseph Niz as well.
I also have a stylist.
I know you do.
Yeah, it's called Early Flood Victim. And I'm working on that, trying to get the shorter pants and things along those lines. Stylist, huh?
Yeah, you got to have a stylist. You got to have a stylist in the big leagues. It's the show, man. Tanner Banks is working for the White Sox. One away. You heard Liam cheer on first baseman Gavin Sheets, who made a play over there on Bryce Ball. Liam was dominant in his inning work. Did give up a single, but looked like Liam. White Sox lead the Cubs 5-1 as Banks brings it home and gets a called strike, now 3-2 on Levi Jordan, the third baseman. I'm Connor McKnight. He's Steve Stone, of course. And I'm glad to know that you're working with a stylist again. I thought the few years that you'd spent apart were tough for everybody, I thought.
Well, it really hurt my overall look.
Yeah. Ground ball right side. This will be scooped up by the second baseman, Remillard. Throw over to Sheets. Gets him 2 away. You know, Steve, I hope that Tim and Gavin are able, or rather Liam, are able to go on their shopping spree together. You know, the outlet malls here around Arizona are really nice as well. That's where I pick up most of my stuff.
Well, I have not all green socks, but partially green socks in honor of St. Patrick's Day. And certainly the style is right where I need it to be.
The move is the loafers and the green socks for Steve Stone. Happy St. Patty's Day to everyone. 2 away here in the inning. And a ground ball to the right side is past a diving Sheets and a diving Zach Remillard. So a 2-out single for Darius Hill will keep the inning alive for the Cubs.
And we told you early in this one, we'll tell you again, that it's a 7-inning game. 6.5 if all things go well.
You can secure your spot at Guaranteed Rate Field with a ticket package. Get the best seats at the best prices and enjoy postseason priority, flexible payment plans, and more. Scan the QR code on the screen to learn more. Kevin Made is the shortstop for the Cubs. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Banks brings it home. This one's fouled off. Well, whether it's Liam working out of the White Sox bullpen, which we've seen already today, or Graveman, or Kimbrel, or Kelly, this is a plethora of arms that the White Sox have to throw at opponents, and probably one of the more dangerous parts if you're a White Sox opponent of the ball club.
Well, early in the season, it's really going to come into play because starting pitchers are just not going to go as long, and you're going to have to protect some of them. I know that they were talking about Michael Kopech having some illness problems in the offseason. They're going to be careful with him. I think they're going to be careful with all of the guys, and that makes the bullpen that much more important.
I think that's where a signing like Vincent Velasquez comes into play for the White Sox. He and you would figure Reynaldo Lopez, everybody stays healthy through spring, are going to be guys that take some innings out of the bullpen and can be swing starters as well, perhaps. I think we're going to see a lot of teams go to perhaps even 6-man rotations early on in the first month.
Well, I know the Angels, I had the opportunity to spend some time with Joe Madden in the offseason. Now the Angels will go with 6 starters. I personally don't like 6 for a number of different reasons. One of them is that you have your natural off days, plus you're going to have a lot of weather days early in the season. You go with the 6-man rotation, it's going to be sometimes when you work with 8 days rest. That really doesn't help anybody. So I prefer 5 and then monitor the innings. That way you get guys out there sometimes on the 5th day, sometimes the 6th, and just occasionally the 7th. But I think 6 is if you don't have a great bullpen.
Berger over to his left, and the throw gets Kevin Made. So Tanner Banks works around a 2-out single. More on how that collapsed season is going to affect the White Sox when we come back on NBC Sports Chicago.